Biological immortality and the afterlife. Afterlife prediction: you can be made immortal. Biological immortality refers to the discovery by biologists that there exist in nature species that not only don't age, but can live forever. Gerontologists like Aubrey de Grey, and technologists like Ray Kurzweil, believe the ills of aging are, in principle, curable. Many organizations are now working on, if not devoted to, a cure for aging. This includes the Sense Research Foundation, Google-backed Calico, Human Longevity, Harvard's Paul F. Glenn Center for Biology of Aging Research, UCLA's Molecular Biology Institute, the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, BioViva, Turn Biotechnologies, Unity Biotechnology, the Methuselah Foundation, and AgeX. Perhaps aging and death are not inevitable. According to the current understanding, aging is wear and tear manifest at the cellular level. Between 1955 and 1982, science went from almost no understanding of aging to having what is now considered a complete picture. No new forms of age-related damage have been discovered since 1982. Aubrey de Grey outlines strategies for engineered negligible senescence, SENS, techniques that, if mastered, could reverse age-related damage. In 2005, MIT challenged molecular biologists to find any flaw in SENS, and offered a $20,000 prize to whomever made the best argument. Despite that, it was the opinion of the judges that no submission met the criterion of the challenge and disproved SENS. Quote, "There is nothing in biology yet found that indicates the inevitability of death. This suggests to me that it is not at all inevitable, and that it is only a matter of time before the biologists discover what it is that is causing us the trouble, and that the terrible universal disease or temporariness of the human's body will be cured." End quote. Richard Feynman, The Pleasure of Finding Things Out, 1999. Quote, "We will transcend death and that natural cycle. We're not just grapes on the vine, we are overcoming that natural process that we emerged from. Yes, we came from nature, but we are going to surpass it through the power of our technology, which comes from our mind made manifest in the real world." End quote. Ray Kurzweil. Should a cure for aging be found in your lifetime, it has major consequences for the afterlife. For what is an afterlife if you never die? Biological immortality's predictions for the afterlife. If biological immortality is right, then our lives could theoretically be extended to thousands, millions, perhaps even billions of years. We could then experience thousands or millions of human lifetimes. In 1900, life expectancy in the US was 47 years. By 2000 it had risen to 75 years, an increase of 28 years over a century, or 3 months every year. Should future technology enable life expectancy to grow by 12 months per year, then humanity will achieve technological immortality. Quote, "We've been expanding our life expectancy for thousands of years. So it was 19,000 of years ago, 37 in 1800. We're gonna get to a point, 10 to 15 years from now, where we're adding more time than is going by, to our remaining life expectancy." End quote. Ray Kurzweil, author of Fantastic Voyage, Live Long Enough to Live Forever. Aubrey de Grey has coined this concept, longevity escape velocity. He believes the first person to live to 1000 is already alive on this planet. Quote, "I think the first person to live to 1000 might be 60 already." End quote. Aubrey de Grey in 2004, were you younger than 60 in 2004? Though we don't possess technological immortality today, you might be young enough to live to that future where we do. The 3,500-year-old Rigveda, of the Hindu tradition, describes a drink of the gods called Amrita. It confers to its drinkers immortality. The Book of Genesis, compiled 2,600 years ago, describes a tree called the Tree of Life in the Garden of Eden. Eating from this tree provided eternal youth and immortality for those in the garden. Around 200 BC, China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, sent 1,000 people in search of the Elixir of Life. None returned. Every culture has a name for it: Amrita, Soma, Ambrosia, Nectar of the Gods, Tree of Life, Elixir of Life, Philosopher's Stone, Fountain of Youth. All represent the same dream, escaping the fate of old age and death. Modern medicine is on the verge of finding a real fountain of youth. Scientists have used gene manipulation to program creatures to live 10 times longer. They have tested drug cocktails that reverse aging in humans, and discovered how to reset cells to more youthful stages. The implication is, if you can live long enough, you can be made immortal. You could live forever, or at least, as long as you want. For more on biological immortality, see, Can Aging Be Cured?